Good day, I am Kimberly Borromeo Yu, a nutrition student of Cebu Doctors University, and today I will show you how to properly apply hygiene and sanitation in our own kitchen, as well as proper food handling upon preparing our dishes. Let's get started. So the first thing is proper gear. Start with your protective attire, be it an apron or a chef's jacket like what I will use. This is to keep you clean and safe from the food, as well as keep the food clean and safe from you. Especially in times like the present, it is important to cover your mouth to prevent droplet spread. Wear a mask as much as possible. Keep your hair away from the food. Both men and women should wear a hairnet to avoid any hair from falling into the food. Imagine eating and suddenly finding a stray hair in there. Yuck. Tie that hair back and wear a hairnet or head cap. Another item you can wear is gloves. Remove any jewelry like rings or watches, wash your hands, then wear your gloves if it's needed. This is especially important when handling ready-to-eat food like fruits and sandwiches. Basically, anything that will not undergo further heat treatment. Discard gloves if you will change food item or task to prevent cross-contamination. I'd also recommend having 3 different distinct towels to use as a pot holder, hand dryer, and dish towel. This is so you don't accidentally use the towel you use to clean your hands with as a towel you dry wet dishes with. Oh, I almost forgot. Another thing you should do is that you should remove other jewelry like necklaces and earrings. The usual exemptions are religious artifacts and wedding bands. It is also best if your nails are trimmed short when working with food. Now before we begin, we must wash our hands. This should be done before, after, and between tasks. I won't be including all of it in the video because this is long enough as it is, and adding all the hand washing cuts will make it even longer. Just know that I washed my hands in between. So my hands are clean, my station is also clean and ready, and I'm appropriately dressed. So let's begin. I'll be doing 2 recipes, a salad and a main dish. I won't do anything fancy, so you viewers should also be able to do this at home. For my salad, I will be making a tomato and cucumber salad. The main ingredients I will be using are Like any dish, wash all your vegetables properly, even if they look clean. This is to prevent any contamination from dirt, bugs, pesticide, or anything that is still left on the skins. Cut them into thin rings and toss them in a bowl. I've already added the lemon juice, olive oil, salt, and pepper to the salad. Now this is really a pretty salad to make because it has a lot of colors in it. The redness of the tomatoes is provided by the carotenoids. The greens from the cucumber come from chlorophyll, and the bright white color of the cheese is from the flavones. Flavones are also responsible for the yellow color of our lemon here. Mix all ingredients to combine and you're good to go. This salad is better if you let it marinate for a bit but you can also eat it right away. It's really refreshing and crunchy, and the acidity from the tomatoes and the lemon juice pair well with the saltiness from the cheese. Try to keep all your ingredients cold while you make this to prevent the growth of bacteria. The basic rule is that cold food should be kept cold and hot food should be kept hot. For a salad like this, refrigerator temperature of 1 to 4 degrees Celsius is ideal. If it's not going to be eaten right away, keep it covered in the fridge. Try to work on it between 20 to 30 minutes, if not in refrigerator temperature. The next thing we'll make is our main dish today, which is a creamy shrimp pasta. The shrimp needs to be defrosted overnight, especially if it's a large batch, and kept in the refrigerator until needed. Try to avoid defrosting this under running water or in the microwave, as this could change the meat texture. Once fully defrosted, peel and devein the shrimp, then return covered in the fridge until later. Other ingredients we will need are the following. Now, I would recommend heating up a pot of water to boil the pasta. Have enough water that the noodles can float freely in the water to avoid sticking. There is no need to add the oil to the water, but you do need to add salt. Your water should taste like the ocean, meaning you should be able to taste the salt. Now, let's prepare our ingredients for the sauce. Wash your vegetables, then mince the onion and garlic. Set aside. I'm using this board for my vegetables, and I would change it or wash it if I was going to prepare something else. This is to prevent cross-contamination from, let's say, raw meat to my vegetables, since this recipe is using meat. So on to the cooking. Heat up your pan and place a bit of oil, canola or olive, whichever is fine. Allow the oil to heat until it starts to smoke, then add your onions and sweat until the color pigment flavones turns from opaque white to translucent. Add the shrimp and the garlic. Sauté until it starts to change in color. The garlic will start to brown and caramelize, and the shrimp will turn a bright pink from its previous gray color. This is because of the flavone and astaxanthin pigments reacting to heat. These first steps are important as they will be the main flavor components of our sauce. The shrimp doesn't need to fully turn pink though, as it will continue to cook in the next steps. Add the cream. Like the garlic and onion, the white color in cream is caused by flavones. Upon adding it to the pan, however, this will incorporate with other flavors and become a shade darker. If it's still really white, try to taste your sauce and see if there's enough flavor. If it's bland, maybe there wasn't enough caramelization or browning during the previous step. Just remember this for the next time you try to make the dish. If it's to your liking, proceed to simmering the sauce. This will incorporate the flavors better and help thicken the sauce slightly. When your sauce is seasoned and ready, add the cooked pasta. I boiled the noodles al dente following the instructions on the packet. I also added some Parmesan cheese to the noodles and sauce. Add however much you want. Keep the heat on low and allow your noodles to mix well with the sauce and cheese. The result should be a dish where the noodles have bite and the sauce is thick and flavorful. This is best cooked and served close to each other. It's not good to leave food at room temperature, especially saucy food, as it can also promote the growth of bacteria. Remember, cold food cold, hot food hot. How hot is hot? That's above 60 degrees Celsius. The danger zone where bacteria grows is 5 to 60 degrees Celsius. Keep that in mind next time. Well, this is the dish. I hope you enjoyed the video. I tried to include a bit of information like pigments and thermal effect on food so you could learn something else too. Have a nice day, everyone. Happy eating.